Does Satan have 2 fingers?
3. He's a goat.
3.
I dare you to draw fingers on this thing. Same scale. Mouse assisted only. I know you're using a tablet.
Nope, using mouse.
Well, do it that size. Because there's a limit in how much you can draw before it kicks in. Sometimes. It doesn't like circles.
Circles work fine.
Like smaller circles. Like, dude.
You need a new mouse.
This one's perfectly fine. Like I'm trying to do little eyeballs. It doesn't help. No, it's a little too big for eyes. Like I want to do a little dot. Doesn't like the dots.
He needs to lower his DPI to increase his finger accuracy.
Whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, like I'm going to go in my device settings and fuck with the DPI on a Logitech.
So you can draw Satan's fingers.
Satan is happy with any depiction.
Alright, sorry guys. We all ready? Am I muted?
No.
No.
Just no one answered.
I assumed somebody was going to answer for all of us. They did.
I was busy drawing a
That's
hand.
what everyone assumes. Is that broccoli?
Yes. Cauliflower, whichever.
Okay.
Cauliflower.
Why is Satan's crotch red?
Fiery crotch, man.
Got fire pubes.
Oh my god.
That son of lust really getting to him.
God. He's a redhead.
Yeah, it's carpet has to match the drapes.
You guys are getting better and better every time.
Say that to Jacob's fingers.
Hey man.
He's just giving you finger guns. Obviously.
Hey.
It's like you people have not seen an actual statue of Satan before.
Yeah, they're all over.
They are all over. He's got nowhere to look.
I like the 666 in the top.
I like that. Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
My favorite is his leg hair.
Doesn't match.
Hold on, not done. Bang.
Get the 6-pack too.
Back.
6-pack and boobs.
I don't think the lower half of a goat gets many abs.
And he's cross-eyed. You see I kept your penis from last time?
I appreciate that.
I know. Always looking out for you.
I was looking out for my penis.
Okay. Shall we start?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, it's been quite a while, but I'm hoping you guys remember what you did last time, mostly. You were exploring the ruined town of Thunder Tree that was infested with various creatures, including zombies, more Ankegs, and more twig people. You stumbled upon the entrance to what seems like a cave system within an old tower. You had a bit of a short talk before entering into this possibly potentially dangerous location, just to get to know each other better, know who you're fighting alongside, and you then proceeded to climb down the rope and down into the darkness below. Let me quickly... Right. So just as the last person, we'll say it's probably Khan, climbs down from the rope and steps down into onto the cave floor below, you see at your feet a bit of a mess from the chest that had previously fallen into the hole and smashed onto the floor below. Amidst the debris, you can see the debris of the wooden chest has kind of been smashed to pieces. You see a scattering of some greenish gold metal pieces and what looks to be a large tome that has half fallen out of a yard of blue silk that was once wrapped around it. And beyond you is just a cave that kind of slopes downwards into darkness.
God,
I
you
pick
crashed.
up the silk pouch.
Pouch?
The silk pouch.
It's a big book that's wrapped in silk.
Oh, I thought it fell out.
Well, it's half fallen out. But yeah, you can pick up the book.
I grab the book, give the book to Answerin, and take the silk pouch.
Jeez.
Wow.
What if I wanted the pieces?
I like the silk pouch.
Can you click on the chest? Double click.
Click down it.
Hold on, I had to refresh.
Oh, yeah.
You can, but then I lose sight of everyone.
Does it open the screen for the loot inside, or is it just darkness?
You gotta double click it.
Ew.
I see silk. Oh.
I took the book already.
So-
Son of a bitch.
How do I loot? Oh, I crashed.
You crashed?
The Chrome said, "Oh snap!"
God, stop spinning.
Why?
You're causing problems.
I don't know. It might be via the loot in 1 second.
You can't click on my character and the chest.
Yeah, silk.
Who's gonna get the coin? Who's gonna get the coin?
You can't take it! I can't pick it up, I'm clicking on it.
Can we,
Click too
can we
hard.
all wrestle over it?
Hit the diamond. Hit the diamond next to the thing.
This is no active character for you, so I can't have it.
Oh no.
Give me the coin pouch, fuckers.
For some reason that happened to somebody last time too. I'm not sure why.
Oh, who got it?
Someone got it.
I think it fixed it. Who got the coin pouch?
I have no idea where it would go. Got it.
You added loot. Wait, who got the coin pouch?
It doesn't really read that one. It doesn't actually need to be looted because instead you're just gonna add it to your coin count. Whoever picked it up. I do need to know who's picking it up though.
Does anybody have it?
I only have the tome.
I have silk.
We'll
I'll say I
since,
have it.
yeah, since Koga tried so very hard, you can, you can have it. And it's actually kind of a torn up coin pouch. Half of it is scattered on the floor, so you have to pick it up. But there's in total 55 electrum pieces.
Whoa.
What's this worthless garbage?
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
It's pretty much dimes.
I will gladly take it.
I'll put it in my pockets.
So
Do dwarves have pockets? I assume they do.
Wow, what
Depends on
dwarves
what
got-
kind of dwarf you are.
Wait. Certain dwarves only wear
It depends on what
form-fitting tights.
Ah, yeah. Some of them do wear tights. Tights come without pockets. Some wear kilts. How do I add currency in this layout?
Oh, right, that's different. Bottom of
Inventory.
inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, very, very bottom.
Con is prone.
Why are you laying on the ground?
Is it not incake nest? Or suspected incake nest?
So you're gonna
Are
crawl?
you listening?
Have you not remember all the notes we made last time? We are going to do this stealth.
Are we going to army crawl?
Yes. You can float if
There-
you want to.
There are no animals down here for you to show.
You don't know what is down here.
I don't remember.
Mac
Do
can
I have
always
my
scream.
levitate?
It's just gonna army crawl, I guess.
You can always scream out into the darkness. See what comes up.
How tall is the ceiling of the cave?
Yeah, you
It
even look
is
up. What's
not
towards
too
that?
tall. For the tunnel that you can see that descends deeper is actually only about 12 feet tall.
God,
I never want to float.
So it's a bit of a squeeze for Arrow.
I was
Well.
like hunched over.
If you want
what-
to do this really complicated.
Are you 9 feet tall?
Yes, I'm only 9 feet tall.
Only 9 feet tall. Tragic.
How much do you weigh again?
300 pounds.
I have a plan. We're gonna make a rope and grapple across so we won't touch the floor. Can you shimmy?
Can the rope support my weight?
Can the rope support 300 pounds?
And we have more than one rope, maybe.
First
That'd be
science.
rope.
I don't have more rope. I used to climb down here.
Can I do anything?
I do
with this
have
spell?
hempen rope.
Enough rope to support this massive thing.
Can I try reading this book to see if I can decipher the language?
You can. As you open up this tome to read it, you actually find a note that falls out onto the floor and it clatters to the ground. And inside, the first page that you begin to read, you do recognize it as an arcane tome with spell scrolled within, but you would have to spend some time to learn them.
Can I read the note? What does the note say?
Yes, you can. The note says, this.
What the?
You
So
actually
I'm-
have to open it up. It is sealed with a wax seal, kind of wrapped up. And when you unroll it, you don't, not even you, can decipher the language that's inside of it.
Yep, this is Greek to me.
So you can't read?
No, I don't know what this note says.
You know,
guys.
you're a pretty good scholar. All the things you've got. Can you tell us anything you got? You remember those rocks we found a long time?
What rocks?
Those glowing rocks. Weren't you supposed to be studying those? But you never did.
I already knew what they did. They controlled the snakes.
You no, it's not. No, man, no. Maybe somebody else should be the scholar in this group. Seems like you know to the task.
So how would I decipher this?
Decipher what?
The note.
You would have to figure out what language it's written in, because you don't actually know. It doesn't seem to be, I will say it doesn't seem to be arcane. It's just a really odd language.
Did each of us look at and see which language it's not?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
one of us knows what it is.
You can pass it around.
How do I do that?
I'll just hand
Tell me who you're passing it to.
I'll give it to Koga.
I take it.
Koga, you give it a quick glance over, and you also have no idea what this language is. Definitely not Dwarven.
Nope.
I'm not dwarven, not gnomish, and
Not abyssal. Not
Yeah.
common.
can't look over his shoulder.
Who wants it next?
Does anybody else besides me speak their language?
Devil
you-
language?
Yes.
I speak Celestial and Draconic.
Cop niggas, please. Celestial's not real.
You remember your words.
I give the tome to Khan.
Alright, Khan takes the parchment and gives it a glance over, and you also do not understand this language.
Well,
You do recognize it as, it seems familiar to you in an odd sense, as if it's kind of similar to Draconic and or Infernal, another ancient language, but you don't understand it.
Gale holds
Cop
out his
niggas,
hand for the note.
including the Celestial. Well, no, yeah, what you need?
What?
What you need this for?
See if I can read it.
Sure, here. Take a shot.
You hand over the notes, and Gale takes it. As he begins to scan it over, his eyes do grow a little wide. You recognize bits and pieces of this letter as being written in Primordial, a very ancient language that you only understand. Actually, you don't understand why you understand the language, but certain words do pop out to you. You would probably take some time to decipher the rest of it, however.
What are the words?
Well, looks like this is in Primordial.
And you know Primordial?
Not exactly.
And that means
I assume this has something to do with these genie fuckers that
aren't you like a genie?
my somewhere, sort of. Either way, I can keep trying to look at, trying to read this, but I don't know exactly what it says right now.
Okay, well,
Gale pockets the note.
Alright. I'll give you. Actually, I'll give everybody. You should have permission now since you've all seen it.
Oops.
anybody else?
There you go.
It's Arabic.
Yo.
Shh. It's Primordial.
E. Nita. Key.
What?
It's a bunch of M's.
Everything's an M.
That's the it's villager speak from Minecraft.
Ah, yes.
Squidward.
I have read that book once.
I have killed many villagers. I recognize "Don't kill me" in villagerish. It sounds something like
I have also heard many Alright, well, about that rope plan.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. Niggas is like way too fucking big. And I'm pretty sure he does not want to shit me.
I can't see that honoring Nekus if you should shimmy.
So,
No shimmering will happen.
I mean, unless Elios, damn it, Gale wants to,
So why don't you
Make you
float,
float?
Scout?
well, okay, well,
Did we
there's
take a
gonna be
long rest before we came down here in the thing?
short rest.
We took a
Yeah,
short
I remember.
rest.
It's short.
Okay, then I still can't levitate.
Oh damn it. Well,
I did
can
not
we
go
tiptoe?
Yeah, we should
Yes, we can probably tiptoe.
I mean,
proceed stealthily.
not too many options. It's a tight cave.
Alright, Gil, start moving forward first.
Uh,
On tiptoe.
All right. You start moving quietly down down this tunnel.
Can
to
you
the
see?
edge of the light that's being cast from the brilliantly glowing copy of Nekus?
We have a nightlight. I assume that's not an issue because they seek by sound.
See by sound? Since when?
Is that what these ants do?
Ants?
I assume I can't
Oh. I thought you meant you see by
see
sound.
light underground. Oh, no.
That
I do
belongs
not see
to-
by sound.
Something.
Toph?
You're supposed to be in front of me, not Gil. Go scout. Be careful. Don't
Thank
be
you. I appreciate it.
As you creep farther down this this tunnel, do a stealth check for me.
Oh,
I'm not shit.
Right. You creep just up to the edge of the light being cast by a copy of Nekus.
Gale, what do you see?
I don't see shit.
Is it safe for us to tiptoe to you?
Probably.
I'm gonna tiptoe towards Gale.
You take a little bit of a right and peer down further downwards as this kind of tapers into, it seems to be a narrow crawl space at the end of it.
well,
Does it
Khan's
look
already
like?
laying down.
Does it look like a copy of Nekus will be able to fit through?
It is very tall, like a crack, almost as if it's not really a hole, but more just the tunnel narrows. And it does seem, I mean, from what you can gauge, it seems like he would barely be able to fit.
Well, it'll be a squeeze, but I think we can all get through here.
Let's press forward.
You guys go ahead. I'll wait to see what happens.
I would
Fuck you.
let Nekus go first.
I'll
No,
go
no,
rear
but-
with Koga.
Someone should go behind Negus in case he gets stuck to push me.
Can any of you really push me?
Because I don't want to be trapped and starved to death because Negus blocks the
I'm gonna go first. Probably copy of Nekus should go second. That way all of you can push and I can pull.
Oh no, this is good. If you get stuck, we're safe. Let's go. Okay.
You can call it quits early.
Oh god, Nekus is not going to fit through there.
We have some kind of like lubricant for it.
I have an oil flask.
As do I. We have much oil.
Well, pull them up, baby. Copy Negus is fine for you. You need like rubbing things, so you can rub oil.
Yeah, if you rub the oil over me, I'll be okay with it.
Think of it as like an anointment.
Wait.
Set him on fire.
Wait a second, no.
Well, it's very unfortunate.
I don't know. It's the GM rule on attack. That's a pretty good attack.
I mean, that's definitely above his
He's
armor.
on fire. He only takes fire damage. Well, he only gets on fire if he takes fire damage. Hopefully, he does not catch on fire.
Should you rub him down so good that it just automatically ignites?
The friction was so.
I will say before you start feeling each other up, it's pretty likely that copy of Nekus, you will not be able to squeeze through here unless you remove pieces of your armor.
I'll be bored to get off.
And then feel each other up.
I'm just gonna watch.
From behind.
I can't take anything else. I have a
Well, Let's get his armor off. Will his armor be able to fit through after him?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay.
I would start with maybe just the breastplate and then try it.
Alright, his robe.
I'll turn away.
It's blasphemous.
There's nothing blasphemous about my body.
It takes you a good 10 minutes to remove just the breastplate and shoulder plates of this heavy set of armor until you are stripped down to just your your leg pieces.
Alright, oil him up.
You guys have the oil. I'm not touching that.
I consume 1 oil flask to lube him up.
With a pint. Yearly, is that
A
what it is?
pint. Yes, we
What parts are
is
stuck?
I assume his belly.
Yeah.
I just want
So
to
rubbing that
Just
belly.
rub his belly with a pint of oil.
You start rubbing him down.
Does he need to roll for that?
oil. I am gonna have you roll for that, yeah.
Roll for oil.
Roll for no, I'm gonna have you roll for sleight of hand. See how many nooks you get in. Perfect.
Oh
Right.
wow, you really.
I got real deep in there.
Very
Is he
thorough.
an innie or an outie?
Looks
You
like an
can't
Audi.
tell he's like wearing a weird, like very in contrast to his fancy armor. He's got like a wife beater on.
Right, Peter. What the, where are you from?
That's a weird robe.
Oh, it's fun.
Sleeveless robe.
Let's see if you can fit through there now.
Right. Do an athletics check as you try and squeeze through there. Copy of Nekis. With advantage. Since
The
he rolled
lube
so
gives
well
you
with
advantage.
raising you up.
His athletics.
Can I squeeze through first?
Yeah, you can go through first.
Wait.
Oh.
Just
You
glide.
just fucking slip and slide.
Okay, so you rolled that
No
twice. So
problem.
you pass through your armor to Gale, who takes it without much issue, and you shimmy through. Your stomach kind of grazes, but it just slides right over the stone. Easy as pie.
Now I redress.
Well, whoever goes in next is about to get oiled up from the walls.
Yeah, you are.
I'm pretty small. I shouldn't fit in. Yeah, the next biggest person.
Alright, Gale hands copy back his armor back as everyone else is getting through.
You do some nice rubbing, sir.
I do my best.
Are they as good as his head pads?
It's quite comfortable.
We've really gotten to know each other these past few hours.
Yeah. We're building up a real relationship here.
Kind of cramped back here, Gale.
What do you see in there? I'm stuck in this wall. Oil on both sides of me. Thank you.
We're stuck in the middle with you.
I don't see anything really in this. Wait.
The
I see
rest
some
of you
cracks
walk
in this.
through, as you watch as Copy of Nekis like scrapes nasty cobwebs, sticky oiled cobwebs off of him as he's trying to put his armor back on. And you step into what looks to be a larger cave tunnel system. The tunnel kind of branches out in several directions and narrows a bit more.
Ants, or does this look like this would be made by these ants?
I believe so. Can I do like a perception check?
Yep. Yeah, just do a basic perception. Are you trying to tell if the tunnels were made by ants?
Yes.
Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, do a nature then.
Wow.
Still answering. Is it cave?
Well, you can't really tell either way.
So you know nothing answering.
I don't know what made this. Could have been ant kegs, could have been something else.
Again, strike 2 tonight.
Well, let's hope.
Could have been naturally forming. You have no idea.
How far can I see? In character wise.
You can see 60 feet.
Okay, I see some crates in the distance. So obviously,
Here.
at least
So
someone
I assume that's
has been
the
down
way
here.
you want to go.
Yes.
Well, I
let's
just
head
meant
towards these crates.
someone has been down here other than potential ant gangs, because they can carry crates.
Alright, so maybe this wasn't made by the ants. Maybe
could
they've
have
taken up
someone
residence here, I guess. Can't imagine
Somebody's been down there.
there wouldn't be tunnels under Thunder Tree. Alright, can I
Push
move forward towards the crates?
Alright.
Gonna hang back at the beginning,
Alright.
right there.
I'm gonna have the three of you moving forward roll stealth for me. Alright.
Oh,
You creep down this oddly quiet tunnel towards where you can see signs of human existence. I lost the word. And you, Gale, step forward into what looks to be somewhere between a storage area and a workshop of sorts. There's a single candle flickering on the far side of this larger cavern space, as well as a stone dais that is glowing with magical runes.
Oh, looks
I
like
would
someone
like
was
to
here
take a
just
look.
now. Can
And
I check for
and-
traps?
Yeah, roll perception.
Well,
My
Don't see
my
it.
Are there any traps,
passive
Gale?
my passive perception is 12. Do I see anything just from that?
You would see something from that if
You're not here yet, Andrew.
it was seeable. You don't notice anything, Gale, neither from your from your roll or from your passive perception. What does catch your attention is the large puddle of blood that is collected in the center of the space next to a area of churned up rock and debris.
how old does this blood look?
It seems quite fresh.
Well, looks like someone was just here and just died here. So,
I'm gonna squeeze past niggas.
everyone be careful.
What? Answering, it's your third shot tonight. Tell me what this arcade thing is.
Can Gale climb on top of these barrels quietly?
Do a stealth check.
Nope.
You clamber up onto the barrels. Not so quietly.
Gale.
Yeah, can I approach the arcane thing slowly?
Coggin.
You can also do a stealth check.
you're not far back. So.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna take a look at it and see what I can find out. Do I
Is
roll?
there a fucking wizard here?
I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
roll Arcana. Nice. So you step up to a very intricately made, some kind of. Actually, what you do recognize with that roll to be some kind of a portal system as you step closer, there's a single stair that kind of steps up to a flat central area that's just scrawled with all kinds of all manner of runes, which begin to glow faintly as you walk forward. But as you kind of reach down to touch the surface of it and inspect it further, the runes actually kind of flicker a few times and then go dark.
Guy that I
What the
broke
fuck
it.
did you do?
I broke it. I don't know.
What is it?
happened. It
So
seems to be some sort of teleportation.
Portal
device.
platform.
Portal platform.
Looks like whoever came through that portal just fucking died.
Or something came through that portal and killed whoever was in here.
Also, an
Can I look around to see if there's anything else related to this or that could give me more answers?
Yeah, do a perception. Specifically for the puddle of blood.
Puddle of blood and around like the portal platform.
Yeah, sure. Alright, you don't get too many hints as to what happened by what you can see, but you do definitely notice that the blood seems to be spattered across and kind of almost smeared across the bottom step of the platform. And there's also very clear dragging marks that kind of angle towards the entrance that you first walked into and that Kogakan and Nekis are standing in.
Alright, so I think something came in here and dragged it into whatever this portal platform is.
Are there drag marks towards the portal or away from the portal?
Wait. From the portal.
Say it again?
There's drag marks away from the portal. Sorry.
Away from the portal. Alright, so whatever this is probably still in here then.
You do see faint smears and spatterings of less blood, but some that's kind of traveling in the direction towards the entrance and out into the darkness.
Now can I see that desk across from me?
Yep.
I would like to go investigate that desk.
All right. Roll an investigation for me.
So fucking consistently bad.
It's really
Except for
consistent.
myself.
You don't notice anything. You kind of look around. There seems to be some writing supplies inside of the drawers of this desk. Quill and ink, basic letter stamps, but nothing of much importance or note that you can find. You don't really look all too thoroughly, but the candle is still lit and flickering on the desktop.
So I'm assuming you found nothing.
I'm gonna call on the other sorcerer. Khan, can you come take a look at this and see if you can find anything?
Oh, now you need my help. Okay. Am I doing investigation?
Yep.
Invest. Okay.
All right. You walk over and a bit of a smirk start rifling around in the underneath. You kind of start looking around at the base of the desk legs and in places where you had seen Answer and not look, and you do find a crumpled piece of paper kind of tucked away underneath the back corner of the desk. And when you unroll it, you find what appears to be a note.
Aha, man. Got a clue. Let's see what
Aha.
it says.
Aha! Jinkies!
Looks to be a spider.
Can I take a look at it?
Yeah. While he's looking at Gale, you remember the spiders found a long time ago?
Gale takes out the spider.
Hmm.
Well, I see this bigger spot. I can't tell if it's even correlated.
Does it look the same?
I mean, it's a spider. I've got it's a black spider. Can we tell if there's a relation between that?
I mean, did you read what the note said?
Oh, is there a reading thing?
Yeah, right above the spider.
It's English. Well, I'm just gonna pretend like I just didn't notice it. Can you tell me this?
Read it. Read it. You pick up the note
You took
first.
the note from me.
I didn't take the note.
I
from you.
didn't
I'm
read
carrying
that
over your
fucking
shoulder.
Oh, well, where's the
All right.
note?
So the note says once, and I say this. Actually, no. I'll bring it over to Gale.
Okay. You want to show it to him?
Yes.
All right.
Says, once the specimens have been gathered, see to it that they are brought to me alive. The goblins can handle the rest.
And it is marked with that symbol, if you can't tell.
Does it look similar to the black spider that I have?
I mean, from the shaping of the legs and the fangs, curved fangs in the front, it does look quite similar.
Well, it appears to be related to this other spider. Gale will pocket the spider and the note
Why did you keep all the information?
in the map pouch.
Alright.
Well, whoever's in charge here is dead, probably. So.
There seems
Well,
to
they
be
may
goblin-
have been brought here alive.
The blood over there looks like someone brought here alive.
Wow. At least that's
Hey,
what
Con,
the
do you
note
want to
says.
take a look at? Do you want to take a look at that portal and see if you can deduce anything?
I mean, I'm trusting you as a scholar that you thoroughly check that out, right?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Or are you saying you are not up to the job and you need my help?
that. But the second half. I don't claim to know everything, Con.
You fancy school, man. I don't know. I'm gonna just tiptoe this way.
I mean, you do have demon blood in you, so I might react to that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
As you're kind of squabbling over this, and Khan approaches the dais, you don't notice any change. The runes stay dark.
Well,
Can I investigate what's in these barrels?
Sure, yeah.
Those barrels.
Investigation check.
Investigation, yeah. Alright. Double click on them. Oh, wait. Meow. There you go, now you should be able to click on them.
Would I recognize this as holy water?
Probably not. But you do, as you're rifling through, you find, the barrels are filled with an odd assortment of, it seems like religious supplies. And in fact, the front of most of the barrels are marked with a symbol, painted in a grayish charcoal. It is a symbol of a road disappearing or traveling into a distant sunrise. And the various pieces of ceremonial cloth and robes that you find from within are also bearing the same crest.
I'm gonna take the candle, blanket, and flask of water.
Can you see the amount?
Oh, there's a lot of it. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Take it all.
There's fucking 20 candles in here.
You can't for kill.
I don't fucking know.
You
I'm
wanna
gonna take the holy water.
You assume that it is holy water based on the context of the other thing.
This looks a lot cultist stuff down there, Gale.
I'm gonna take a robe.
Just gonna loot these cultists.
Maybe we should put it. I'll take a robe to.
Copy
We need to
niggas.
Yeah,
discuss
just
it.
in case.
The robes are a very light, like cream colored with gold trimmings.
Gold.
Gold trimming.
Gold? Gold? Gold?
Fabric.
I think I would like to try one of these robes on.
Can I do a history check to see if I recognize this symbol?
You can do a religion check.
Religion.
You have
I
no
don't know.
idea. You
No
do not
idea.
know the gods of this realm.
What do you guys find over there?
Some cult stuff.
Cult stuff.
Some cult shit
Apparently
going
they were
on.
doing some seance and stuff.
Sounds
It
evil.
was bathed in blood. I hope Copy niggas would know. Since,
That sounds like crazy people stuff over there. You should set on fire.
well, I'm gonna lose some stuff first, then we can definitely do that. How can I take a rope?
You hit the diamond on the right.
I have no active character for using.
That's weird.
You wanted a blanket too.
I took a blanket and a candle.
I don't need a candle. Give me candles.
I'm gonna put the robe on over what I'm wearing.
Answering something. We should blend in. Everyone put on a robe. They never suspect.
In case we run
And
into
I
some
put on a
crazy
robe
shit.
over my leather armor.
You all put the robes on?
Yes.
Alright. Perfect.
Except for Nekis, because it's blasphemy.
And probably
I refuse to wear it.
Hogan. I doubt they fit them.
Go.
Don't tell. Is there child's size?
No, it's
Take
just,
things out of the crate.
it's just one size. There's a diamond icon.
Yeah, but anytime I click on the item, my character icon disappears and it says I can't take things.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I mean, mine disappears too, but if I double click on the loot thing, I can still loot.
Hmm.
I'll see if I can fix this later.
Can we just pretend we took a room?
Why is it working for you two and not for them? It's weird.
Copy niggas, did you want a robe? Can you take a robe?
I do not want a rope.
You can sell it and you can go to niggas. It's fun.
It seems rather worthless.
Worthless. It has gold trimmings, man. Gold.
Someone could have peed on the cloth, you know.
What?
Can't take it.
Who would know?
But as I said, it's worthless.
If you don't want any loot, it's cool.
Can I check these crates in this big ass barrel?
Yeah.
Those look like wine barrels.
Indeed, a large keg.
Barrel filled with some kind of liquid.
You pull the tap on the keg, and a bit of brown liquid comes spilling out, and you immediately recognize the smell of mead.
Oh
Ye-
shit.
And the crates, the small crates that are stacked nearby, contain just some meager foodstuffs like salted meats and a bit of grain.
Hey, Nekis, you hungry?
I will take
What
some.
do you got over there?
I got some meat. Do you guys want to?
That's cultist meat, man. It's probably
Might
poisonous.
as
You
well
put-
chow now.
It's probably poisonous,
Is
man.
this the best time for this?
I scoop up some meat with my hand and just take that sip.
Is he gonna die? You okay, Answer?
feel fine. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Can I fill my empty flask of holy water with the mead?
You're gonna dump out the holy
You
water?
don't tell
No, it
You
was
had
already
an
empty.
empty one.
It's been empty for like weeks.
You can indeed fill it with mead. You now have a mead flask.
Cultist meat is delicious.
It does seem rather fresh.
Well, I can't resist a good drink.
It is pretty good mead.
Are you succumb to the peer pressure, Cobb, because everybody's drinking now? You want to drink?
I mean, it's not exactly like that, but obviously it's safe to drink. You're drinking it. I mean, you're not dead yet. I really thought the suicide drink, man.
I mean, it very well could have been, but yeah. I scoop some more up and then offer it to Gale. You want some of this?
Gale rolls his eyes and holds out his hand.
Can I roll like a history on this alcohol?
To-
I'm a brewer after all.
You are a brewer. Yeah, you can,
Can you tell it's ABV?
You can tell us what came from it. It's good clues.
Can you tell us what's in it?
Holy shit!
Wow.
He now knows how to make it.
I actually was about to implement a crafting brewing system. So you can just remember that you can make this mead now, but you recognize this as definitely not dwarven mead, which you're very familiar with, but you can instantly recognize the unique flavors of what most humans, human settlements tend to have for mead. So you don't know much more than that, like where it came from, but you know it's not dwarven and it's probably human and from nearby.
Human.
Human
4%
crafted.
ABV. Or alcohol content. Trash
Yes.
mead. Trash human mead.
Apparently Answer thinks it's good.
I love meat. Never had this meat before.
It's okay.
It's a local brew.
So cool. Hyper local.
Bits of mushroom.
Yes.
And the blood of virgins.
Ah, that explains the iron.
Alright.
Alright, Gale starts moving out of this section towards the north. Why are you stunned?
He's drunk.
I'm slightly tipsy on that meat.
Really, you had one small handful.
It's a lot.
Wait, how much does Gale weigh?
I mean, Gil weighs 30 pounds.
54 pounds.
Let's see how we can get drunk. We can get the air thing. It's the equivalent of a child.
The air thing.
This group's kind of racist.
We established that last week.
No, this is fluke.
Gale, as you step out into the quiet tunnel space beyond, with your partner having a bit of a beverage behind you, you do hear directly in front of you, kind of to the west-ish, on the western branch of this tunnel system, you see the faintest glimmer in the far darkness of red eyes kind of glittering at you in the darkness, and you hear a very, very faint skittering sound.
Gale holds up his hand and hisses at the group. I think there's a fucking spider here.
What did you see?
Why are you so loud?
Oh.
Are you a loud drunk?
No, not at all.
Gale ducks behind the rock wall.
It is coming from this branch.
I duck behind this wall.
West-ish.
Yeah, why are you jumping back and forth? Gale.
There's a fucking spider here.
What? Spider.
Spider.
Ew.
Yeah. Ew. Whoops. Can I tell if there's more of them?
You can do a perception check. Nice. You
Wait.
listen. What?
Why'd I roll twice?
Oh, I don't know.
You use both of your eyes.
This is true.
Either way, they're both good rolls. You duck down, and even over the rowdy party members behind you, you listen carefully, and you only hear every now and then just the faintest sound of what appears to be a single creature.
Alright, so it definitely noticed me, right?
Yes, the eyes were definitely looking at you.
Can I sneak around the left to here?
Yeah. Do a stealth check. Perfect. You sneak around the rock, completely unnoticed.
I'm gonna move up.
Are we scared of spiders now?
Can I tell how close it is from here?
With that roll, yeah, you can tell it's about probably 30 feet away in another cavern space. The space beyond kind of opens up.
Alright, I'll sneak back over to the group.
Alright.
Can you see anything down that hallway, Koga?
Which way? West or north?
North.
No, nothing. Now look from this angle. Does fork off a bit, but that's a dead end. A couple times actually, it seems.
Looks like there's only one spider here. I don't know if it's... I don't know what Spider Society is like, but perhaps it's a
Spider
scout.
Society.
Spider Society.
Spider Society.
Well, he knows you're there.
Oh, he saw us.
I mean, always
Just
scared of
be aware of him.
a tiny spider.
Han, can
What?
you go talk to the spider?
Sure, yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna just walk, kind of stumble over
Oh,
to the
God.
spider.
Can you go talk to the spider? Wait.
Oh, spider. Where's the spider,
Go back.
guys?
Here.
He's so blind.
Spider. Come here, boy. There he is. Can I try to talk to the spider?
You're...
As you walk in, you see the cabin beyond is kind of wreathed in many, many spider webs. And you do see a large, pure black spider that is kind of up 10 feet up on the wall in the very back of this chamber. It's just watching you. And as you approach and the light from the copy of Nekis gets brighter and brighter, kind of leaning more into this cavern, the spider actually with a small ducks back and like swishes its body and kind of just disappears like a squid into a small crack in the wall out of sight.
Well, spider's gone, guys. It's not really friendly. That's
What? Didn't like your reference.
Gale rolls his eyes and says, "No,
You know, it was a clue, man. We found a spider note and you got a spider figurine. I mean, that could have been the same guy.
that wasn't exactly subtle of you."
Guy.
It's the same spider. That's the spider.
Go check. How'd you know?
What?
Huh?
What?
Can we go into that part of the cavern and take a look around?
Yeah.
Do I sense anything else in there?
It's not empty. In the back of this cavern, you do see that it seems to slope down into a kind of divot that's heavily wreathed in thick spider web.
Well, looks like we're not dealing with just ants here.
Those dead bodies over there.
Yep, and the light that now fills the chamber, you can see that this small, like almost a naturally formed hole towards the back is indeed filled with bones.
Okay,
Is there
it's
any
our
sign of
spine.
that bloody body?
I should probably make the spider go away.
It looks really creepy.
There is no sign of blood anywhere in this particular cavern. But from where you can see, the bones do seem to be making up fully formed skeletons that are still covered in various bits of flesh and scraps of cloth.
Kill wave escape.
They want to loot.
I just want to know. Store.
Well, I imagine spiders.
So go check it out.
Okay.
He climbs on top of the
He
body.
literally he stumbles up and like falls, skids down into this hole amongst the skeletons.
Well,
How does it smell?
dead.
You can roll investigation if you would like to look around, but since you are tipsy, I will give you disadvantage on that.
That's all. Like,
That's alt, yeah.
like, oh,
Alt for disadvantage. Is it alt or control? Oh, it's control.
can move.
Roll backwards.
Which one do you want?
Wait, what? Wait. The disadvantage didn't matter.
You walk forward to investigate these skeletons at the bottom of this hole, and as you're skidding / falling, you do actually lose your footing and just land face first into like a big mouthful of dust and bloody bones.
Someone pull him out of there. I'm gonna go up and pull him out.
Yes, join me, man. It's coming right here.
I'm gonna pull him out.
You easily enough help pull him out of the hole. He's now kind of smelly and covered in a bit of old skeleton debris.
I pat off the dust and the shit that rubbed off on me.
Gale uses gust
Where's that breeze coming from?
to blow the shit off of them.
It could be a cavern. I mean, it's weird.
I do want click on your self con and then roll that DC.
Or what?
You blow the wind a little bit harder than you expected, and Khan, not having very good motor control right now, topples over again onto the ground. Thankfully
fuck?
not into the skeleton pit, but on his butt.
What the fuck is this wind down here, man?
I throw my hands in the air, roll my eyes, and I go and help him up again. Jesus Christ, man. Too
You
much
not
heat.
feel that?
I didn't feel anything.
Dude, I'm going crazy.
Can I investigate this skeleton and see if he has anything on him?
There's nothing on him, man. Sir.
Yeah, you can. Alright. You climb carefully down into this hole and kind of rifle through these. Some of them seem older, some of them, like particularly the ones on the top, seem fresher. And you do manage to find, can you click on them?
Oh.
A simple headband kind of tucked away underneath a couple of the bones, with a small clear crystal set into the front of it.
Okay, can I tell what the crystal is? If it's magical or not?
Yeah, you can roll let's just do straight intelligence check.
Fucking Christ.
You don't get any any information, but I will say it has the faintest hint, since you're so well versed in magic. It's the faintest hint of arcane effects around it.
Okay.
But you can't tell, like, what it does at all.
I'm gonna put it on.
Excellent. Put on the headband. The sparkling crystal in front of it. Quite stylish.
It's not a good idea.
It goes really well with those robes.
Just have to remember that I have this thing. Alright. Can I peer into the hole that the spider went through to see if I can see anything?
Yes, yeah, I can do a perception check.
Alright,
You're
I'm
not a
gonna stop
perceptive
looking.
boy today.
You try and peer through the thick layer of spider web and the very slim crack in the far wall, but you don't see anything beyond or get any hint of anything.
It's all clear in here, I think.
Let's move on.
Alright, well. Go lead into the north again, I guess.
Alright.
I follow slowly.
Alright, you guys begin to creep down this longer corridor now. Still sloping gradually downwards, deeper and deeper. And you begin to hear these now not so faint sounds of scuttling and low grunts and hisses that seem to be coming from straight ahead of you.
Does it sound the same as the spiders? Or the spider?
It does not sound the same to you.
I hold up my hand and say, hey, Big Eye, turn the light off.
Aren't you blind?
There's things here. It doesn't sound like spiders. Like some of us can see in the dark.
But so can they.
And on that note, I'm gonna have you all roll stealth.
I'm just gonna be a stealthy boy today.
It's your only skill.
Everyone's stealthy today.
Nice. You guys almost pretty well practiced at this point. Creep in unison down this corridor and go undetected. Although the noises certainly get louder and louder as you continue on.
Why get darker upset?
Okay.
You had too much meat.
And Gale, as the cavern opens up into another space in front of you, you immediately see quite a few small, grub-like creatures rustling around on the cave floor, kind of scattered about with a very pretty full, every inch of this cavern is full of, looks to be clusters of eggs.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Burn it. Burn it all.
Gil, what do you see?
It's so dark now.
It's fucking baby ants.
What?
What's this noise?
That was all in, Con, that was all in your head.
Understand.
Guys, I feel like fighting right now.
Or Koga's head. Whoever's head is more fucked up.
I feel the urge for combat.
Fucking punch something.
Where did Gil go?
I don't know. I can't see.
Gil. There you are.
All of you can see most of these creatures now, and oddly enough, they don't seem to have noticed you, even though you're kind of standing almost in their midst at this point.
Can we ask them if they know anything about the spider?
Someone shut him up.
No. I'm gonna hold Con back.
What? What? Why? Clearly connection. Spider,
Cover his
spider,
fucking mouth.
spider.
Stay right
I
here.
think it's baby ants, not spiders.
I will say you do hear kind of a cacophony of little hisses and angry little sounds as Khan's very loud voice echoing through this cavern alerts them to your presence, and I'm gonna have you all roll initiative.
Nekus, can you turn the light back on? I'm blind. Thank you.
Oh, that's so bright.
Well, it looks like we're doing this way.
Yeah, it's the sound again.
It's the
It came
sponsor
back.
music.
Wow, what a coincidence.
I don't know.
Oh, did I not? Here, 1 second. There we go.
Shit.
What the heck?
Wow, we all rolled fast. 30 cards.
Alright, it is Khan's turn first. This will be interesting.
Huh? What are we doing, guys? Are you fighting them?
It's up to you.
Just fucking throw some fire at them or something. It's too late now.
I'm gonna try talking to them. Don't
Oh,
roll.
God.
I'm not gonna get close though. I just want to yell at them.
Okay.
What I fucking do. Let's go, bro. I'm just gonna yell out, "Hey, you guys know anything about some spiders, stuff?"
You just hear a resounding series of hisses and the angry little grub sounds.
I don't think they speak our language, guys.
No shit.
That turns in.
I don't know what you expected from the bugs.
I mean, good being told.
I guess. I feel like we've seen weirder things at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna slump against this wall for now.
And pass your turn.
Yep.
Alright. Can you guys start hitting the end turn button at the bottom of the turn
Oh.
tracker? Just to make it easier for me. There you go. It's now Answerin's turn.
I guess I'll throw a chromatic orb on one of them. That one.
I guess. Alright.
Fire.
You're picking fire.
No, acid.
Oh, acid?
Yes.
Okay. Can you pick retroactively like that?
We'll do fire.
And then make a ranged spell attack.
You choose and then make. Okay, we'll do fire. 3D. Wow, that's 3d8 fire. That's unfortunate. The spinning orb just shoots out a little spark of a flame that goes flying across the cavern and barely collides with it almost like bounces off the floor first and then collides into the face of this little creature that lets out a loud hiss and seems pretty badly charred from that.
Where's the end turn?
It's the bottom of the turn tracker. The combat tracker, sorry.
Got it.
Alright, I will move here. And I will throw my oil flask.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the middle of the room.
Oil flask. Wait, what? Oh. Hold on.
Did you use it?
It says. Because I rolled it earlier by accident.
I mean, you did use it. You used a lot of the oil.
I have 2 oil. I had 2 oil flasks. So
Oh, you have two.
I consumed the other one. I want to throw this one.
Okay, that works.
I want to throw it right there.
All right. That works. So you throw it right in the middle here.
Right
Okay.
there.
You lob this oil flask over the cavern, and it just cracks and splatters in a. Where do I do the radius? And a decent radius about that big, covering the walls, the clusters of eggs, the oddly spider corpse that you see these two had been previously munching on, and the 2 creatures as well. That doesn't do anything until it's lit on fire, though.
Yep. Alright. Do that and that. Can't do anything as a bonus. I guess I'll run over here and hide as a bonus action.
Okay. You duck back behind this rock and crouch down, but you do hear the distant sounds of more creatures that seem to be approaching from farther down the cavern. And that'll end your turn. Perfect. You duck completely out of their sight. They forget that you're there.
Guys, there's more coming.
And that brings us to these rubby little, what definitely look as they're now bathed in light to be baby ankegs, especially from the broken open husks of eggshells that you see around you as well. They come scuttling forward at you, but their tiny little legs clicking across the cavern only seem to get them to about here. And this one, as well as one that appears to you from this side, are both going to take a bite
Where did that one come from?
at your ankles. Will these two stop?
He must drop from ceiling answering.
And they both do manage to get their little mandibles around your ankles and kind of dig in with a painful slashing wound that does 4 damage each, so 8 damage in total to you on both legs. You just have 2 babies currently clamped around your ankles.
Damn it.
The other ones, you just see them kind of scuttling forward from all directions of this cavern. That'll end their turn, bringing us to Koga.
Man, if they're a full further back, I could throw my axe at them, but that's not happening today. Smack it.
light him on fire?
Do I have my fire skill? I got added to my
They're
character sheet.
already out of the oil thing.
Well, they should have been covered in
They're
it.
still covered, yeah, you
Oh,
can
they're
see it's
still
still.
covered.
They're having trouble moving because of it.
Thought they'll be slicker and quicker, though.
Would I be
Light-
able to line my
light
torch
copy
and
of
tap
that.
him with it?
The ones in front of you currently are not oil covered, it's these
Oh,
two
not
back
those.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh. Okay, I'll just smack. The one directly.
Alright.
Chop him off at the ankle.
Nice. You slash down at this one and you do manage to cut off all of its legs on its left side, leaving it very badly wounded. It kind of squeals and hobbles to the side a little bit.
Wounded is an understatement.
Alright, and that'll end your turn, yeah?
Yeah, what? Oh, my turn.
There you go. Brings us to copy of Neckets.
Get this thing off my ankle.
There's only one on your ankle now, fortunately.
Smack it up.
This does seem appropriate punishment.
You're very low again.
Quiet again. Turn that down.
Get rid of sound card, man.
Maybe? I'm just gonna stab the thing in front of me.
Alright. Alright, you kind of shove past Koga and just with very little grace or thought, just kind of huck your sword down at the one that's currently clamped around Anserin's other ankle and slice it right in half. And it kind of just falls limp and lets go of your ankle in pieces.
You're welcome.
So the fucker's hurt.
And that brings us back to Khan.
Start up things again. Alright. Clicking hold. I'm not ping me then. Oh, there it goes. I'm going to type out.
Set it on fire.
I throw a fireball.
Why are
And
you
which
rolling
one?
with disadvantage?
Still
He's
drunk.
drunk.
Yep.
Oh. Jesus Christ, man. How much did you drink?
Too much.
What did you give him?
I didn't give him anything.
Where are you throwing that, Khan?
That one right there. That one.
Alright. You very drunkenly at this point toss a firebolt, luckily at least over your friends' heads, but it kind of just sputters out and lands on the floor right here. Bounces once, doesn't quite hit the pool of oil or the oil-covered babies next to it, kind of just fizzles out.
Well, guys, I tried.
And that ends your turn, bringing us to Anserin, who's nursing his poor ankles.
I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb fire at that guy.
Alright. Alright. You, again, the orb spins, and fling out from it comes a large fireball that almost explodes into the first hatchling here, which just lets out a loud squeal, and the one next to it also catches a light from the sparks that fly off of the collision, and they both just squeal and flail around and just crumple into a ball of ash. Crispy insect legs and whatnot. Dead.
And I'm gonna move back behind Khan.
What?
The one that was at your angles, this one here, would get an opportunity attack on you.
Do I risk it? No, I'll stay put.
You're staying put? Okay. Alright. Yep, Gale's turn.
Alright. There's... How many do I hear coming from this direction?
You hear this one in front of you, and you think you hear one more, but can't be
Could be
so sure.
thousand scale.
I'll run up here. Take a swing with my short sword. Love meow.
You do deal a little bit of a wound on the upper part of its carapace, but not too much. It seems a little wounded, but...
And I will take an offhand swing as well as my bonus. Wow.
As you pull your blade back, you thrust forward with your dagger, and striking it off guard, as it did not see you kind of hiding around the corner there. And you do manage to almost like pin it, impale it into the ground with your dagger, as it kind of flails until the legs clatter against the stone floor. But it does not seem dead. It seems just barely hanging on to life. But clearly a lot of pain.
Thanks. Baby egg.
Alright, and that brings us to the Ankegs. This one is going to attempt to lash out at you, but just being so wounded and also slightly pinned into the floor, it is going to get disadvantage on that. And as expected, its little mandibles are not even going to come close to your ankles.
Fucking ankle biters.
But this one, on the other hand, is going to lash out again at the closest ankle that it can reach, which still happens to be Anserin's.
Fuck's sake, go
And
away.
gonna just clamp again around the same ankle, kind of biting into the wound even deeper, causing more wincing pain, and you'll take 4 more damage.
Oh my god, it has no legs. Step away from it. Move. Just laying there.
And Gale, you do see another
Ah, shit.
little subtle legs clatter into view. But no more than that. That brings us to Gogo.
Hit it.
I'm gonna hit it.
I hit it.
Alright. And this time, you kind of almost rolling your eyes, you bring your your axe down over your head and just slice it clean in two. And it, again, similar to its friend next to it, falls in pieces, limp on the ground, letting go of Anserin's ankle.
Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I'm losing a lot of blood here.
You're bleeding profusely, but from your ankles.
Only from my ankles.
That's an odd sight. Oh no. Alright, that brings us to copy of Nekos.
Does it?
Does it? Does it?
Arrow?
Arrow?
He's done by your ankles.
Still about my ankles, staring at my ankle.
Wow, those
I'm
ankles.
blinking.
He disappeared into the night.
Arrow?
Without a word, he locks eyes with you, Gale, and kind of just walks / lumbers across the cavern, shoving past you to, again, very unceremoniously swing his sword at the Ankeg that you just wounded, again slicing it in half to kill it.
Oh god.
And that brings us back to top of the round with Con.
So the path thing that works. Can stumble over here. Let's get spider core.
As you're stumbling through the cavern, both you and Gale being kind of the front runners, and copy of Negus, all hear over the hisses and angry little sounds of this last hatchling that is staring you all down. Deeper in the tunnels, you hear what sounds like a low buzzing sound
Bees?
that gets louder as it and then quieter, as though something is moving through the tunnels beyond.
Answer. Do pancakes have wings?
Not that I know of.
Oh, well, we have maybe a bee or a hornet problem coming this way. So,
There's just all the bugs in this cave.
so you don't worry about your ankles this time. Worry about I don't know. In that case, I'm not worried about bees. Bees.
Is there anything else in there?
I mean, this little critter's still here. I'm just gonna torch him. What's the spell I'm trying to use again? Oh yeah, fire.
Firebolt?
Oh yeah, thanks. There you go.
Which collides harmlessly with the wall above the little creature's head and fizzles out once again.
Well, 2 for 2, guys.
It's actually quite impressive. It does a weird curving arc as you cast it out of your hand and just goes in a completely different direction than where you had pointed.
Gale rolls his eyes.
Your turn. Yeah.
And that ends your turn. Oops, sorry.
Yep.
I was answering.
Gonna move right there.
You walk answering.
You do actually. You're only gonna be able to move half distance.
Because he's bleeding out of his ankles.
Your ankles are fucked up.
Yeah, 15. I could move 30, right?
Yeah, you can move 15 now.
Yeah, 15.
You kind of limp your way over.
I'm out of spell slot, so that's it for me.
Alright. I step deliberately on the dead one. And I take a swing with my short sword.
Oh, there's just this nasty, gooey crunch under your foot as you step on it. and deliver another short-sworded blow to its last friend that's still standing, slicing a decent chunk through the side of its head and one of its mandibles, just cutting it clean off. And with your second blow, you just cut the other half off, decapitating it completely, and it falls dead. And everything returns to normal. The music in Koga's head fades away.
Koga, does your cursed dwarves play music and scream?
There's some very talented dwarven musicians.
Fucking racist.
Doesn't sound so bad. This affliction you have.
Sometimes it gets a little hard to sleep.
I mean, is it not soothing? That music is very soothing.
Now when it's a bad singer, fucking headliners, come out before the ending act.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
which
That
direction
part-
did the bee noise come from?
Oh, that's loud. Deeper in the tunnels. You don't have a clear gauge on where exactly.
Well, shall we deal with our bee problem now?
I don't think we have a choice.
What direction?
Is there anything in this tunnel next to me?
Look, answer.
You glance over your shoulder looking for anything else, but you don't see anything. Not from your angle.
What's this dead bug over here?
Spider's wife.
It is actually bigger than you, Koga. Similar black spider that is kind of shriveled up and definitely has had some bits of it chewed off, most likely by the babies.
Well,
That was
looks
one of
like
our leads.
we're in a bit of a
That's
bug
unsettling.
war here.
Bug war. Tree seeing the ant cakes are behind all this. And the other cultists? It's getting really spiraling.
I don't
We
know
should
what I would
investigate this further.
assume that Hank.
I mean, it all makes sense,
right.
man. The roads,
Does
the
it-
candles, the dead spider, the clues.
So many clues.
I'm gonna press forward. We're gonna get bottom of this. Where am I going?
You can visibly see the wheels turning in Khan's head right now.
Seeing Ansarin peer into that corridor next to him, I'll go up and squeeze my way in.
Alright.
Stealthily.
Yeah, roll stealth check.
Meh.
I'm gonna follow him.
Alright. You're limping limping behind him at this point. Quite painfully.
Wanna get that checked out, man?
Wait for me.
Even with disadvantage. Like, you're like one of those drunken monks.
It can't be. Which copy of neck is so dark in here?
Yeah, kids.
Can he fit?
We got some oil. Oil him up, baby.
I'm out of oil.
He can squeeze
Okay.
past there. He'll have to shimmy past it sideways, but definitely gets quite narrow.
Everyone else go. I'm gonna stay in the back.
Oh, sorry.
I can heal you for a fee.
I don't have any money.
For a tithe, you mean?
Yeah, sure.
It's the scam answer.
How much?
You know, a gold a point.
A gold. A
I think
point.
that gold the ankle. Getting scam master.
A gold per ankle.
Nope, I'm fine. I'll be alright. I will try and walk it off.
I don't think
Walk it off
there.
on your
Middle.
ankles.
This is taking too long. Gonna push past these people. Where are these bees?
You look around. The tunnel system seems to be getting quite narrow. It's actually now only 10 feet. So your head's starting to brush up against the top there, copy of Nekis. And it's definitely getting narrower and narrower. You see clusters of eggs scattered here and there, seemingly at random throughout the tunnels. Some spider webs, and the trail of blood that you had picked up on earlier seems to continue
Get this blood.
Well,
down the leftmost tunnel.
looks like our
This is it.
cultists are here.
Let's go find out. Goodness.
Sure
Go
you
down
wanna
this
do this?
corridor.
Gale sighs and follows.
Same thing, guys. No bees. No ink eggs.
What are goblins?
Goblins. Why would goblins be here?
I mean, they always seem to be around when we go on.
The letter said the goblins
Said it
would
in
take
the
care
note.
of them.
Obviously, the goblins are in cahoots with the ink eggs, you say?
Goblin bug along.
More wheels start turning in Khan's head.
What kind of winded Gale? You take a leave for a bit.
Gale
You
sighs and-
continue to creep forward. Answer leaving a bit of his own blood trail behind as he limps forward, and the tunnel system only gets narrower and narrower as you continue on. It's now eerily quiet.
I don't hear any bugs here. Maybe that's good news. I squeeze through that.
Yes, you can squeeze through that.
What do I see here? I see 2 paths.
You see it branches off into 2 paths, and as you step, you kind of squeeze past this narrow portion and step farther in. You're always going down, descending further, and you do start to catch a whiff of an awful, awful smell. The smell of decaying flesh. It just starts to get much stronger in this section of the cavern.
Is anyone following me?
I'm on your heels. Get
He says, stumbling forward.
where we go.
We may be running into human sacrifice here, so let's
I'm stuck.
be careful.
Gale, help me.
We're all stuck in the same spot.
Gale ignores him and sneaks forward.
Somehow, I guess I fell through.
Going to go left.
We need light, I can't see.
Why are you always so slow? I know it's tight, but please.
Oh, there's another path up here.
Hope
but
you
it's
guys
super
got it.
tight.
Just open my eyes.
I'm gonna step in to see what's in here.
Gale, you should go in first.
Is Ko going to the northern one?
It's super.
Yeah, he's squeezing through a bit of a tight space.
Appropriate for a dwarf.
Is he gonna be fine by himself over there?
The smell has hit all of you now at this point, very strong.
I'm going back.
Gale, are you okay?
I see it. I'm not going over there alone.
What? See
You,
what?
There's some shit over there. I caught it.
you can, actually, you can all see it just peeking into view around the far corner of this tunnel. The cavern opens up into a much bigger space. kind of clustered with stalagmites. And the first thing that you see is what appears to be a large pile of bodies kind of piled up against the far wall.
Oh shit!
all of
Oh
them-
my god!
And in the midst of it, a very bloody, seemingly unconscious door,
Oh, hey, he's alive.
Fuck.
kind of piled up unceremoniously in the middle of with the rest of these bodies.
Unconscious, you said?
And they haven't noticed you yet, but you very clearly see and hear the skittering of more Ankeg hatchlings that are kind of just wandering around this cavern, munching on bits of corpses that are strewn about.
Hey, turn that light off.
Oddly enough, they have not noticed you, even with the light on. They don't seem to
Oh,
sense the light.
They don't sense light.
I'm not leaving
Alright.
Who
Gil.
was
And the stench is almost overpowering.
Gil wraps the silk around his face in the face mask. How to protect myself from the coronavirus. And sneaks forward to try and get closer to door.
Great, do a stealth. Good old stealth check. Nice. You creep forward, and all of the Ankegs currently in your vision seem to be turned away, focused on eating, and do not notice you approach.
Oh my god. I get up right up to door and tap him lightly on the face.
On the face.
Are you alive?
Do a sleight of hand check. Nice. Look at your rogue skills pulling through.
Finally my +5s are doing something.
You tap him lightly on the face, stepping over this just mound of corpses, the limbs that are sticking out around, and trying not to touch anything really. And you do see his eyelids flicker ever so slightly, although they're still closed, and you can get the sense that there is breath escaping from his between his lips, but it's very weak.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
out of his misery.
Oh man, he's probably been.
He's suffering.
I told you he's been used for breathing. He's probably dead.
Can I...
Pancake human fucking.
These
I
probably
will-
are his children down here, man.
He's the queen.
The mastermind behind all of this self-employed. It all makes sense now. Got it.
The wheels are still turning in his head.
Can I try to pull him out very slowly?
Yeah, do another sleight of hand check for that, I would say. Wow! Look at these rolls! Alright,
Why am I
you...
healed? Somebody
What?
heal me? Why am I at full HP?
That's really weird. I didn't touch your token.
Kaepernick laid hands and you
Who did it?
I
He touched you while you weren't
for
looking.
free.
He put his hand on your ass.
Alright, so you kind of grip him by whatever is visible, which happens to be his two shoulder pads kind of sticking out, and start pulling slowly, trying not to draw the attention of the nearby babies around you, which you can see there are quite a few scuttling about. And ever so slowly, you manage to drag him forward out from the corpses that are also piled on top of him partially. And as you do, the horrible sight of something you weren't expecting. All of his limbs have been chewed away, leaving only stubs as
Good
you
man.
pull him out further and further and reveal this sight. At the end of each stub seems to be like the putrid smell, like chemical burns and acid kind of hits your nose, as it seems like the flesh has been almost charred away, or covered in acid of some sort. And he kind of groans and whimpers as you start pulling and revealing these wounds. But you do manage to pull him towards you without notice. Although the pile of corpses in front of you, as this single piece is removed, suddenly begins to tumble away and shift and almost move as a large face appears from within the mound of corpses. And you see these two massive eyes and mandibles slowly emerge.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cast Long Strider
Alright. And run.
and fucking
And
run.
you're gonna run as the resounding, I apologize for your ears, sound of a angry roar fills the chamber.
Holy fuck.
That was
Can I take him with me?
Yeah, you can move. I'll let you move 10 feet away, and then roll initiative.
Gil, drop the battery out.
He's dead. He's dead, man.
I stick my fingers in my flask of meat and just start sticking it up my nose to block the smell.
Wait, before we
The
roll
meat.
initiative, can you heal me? 12 gold.
Well, give me 12 gold!
12 gold. Take it here.
You'll have to use a turn for that. It's too late now. Everybody roll initiative.
I cannot roll again.
I can't go into combat.
Yeah, I can't get into combat.
It's because I didn't start another thing. I apologize.
Oh.
Well, Anson, I hope you live. My turn. I accept your 12 gold.
But
Good luck.
it'll have to wait.
Alright. And we begin with Koga.
You hear voices.
Oh yeah, I do. I do this thing and oh, maybe it's not the best time. Fuck it.
Toll the Dead. Excellent. Koga points out one hand, and you just hear this over the angry roaring screams of this massive creature. Just kind of fills the space. And let's see how this goes. It actually begins to writhe and kind of rears back amidst the bodies. The bodies tumble all over the place and kind of just get flung outwards as it roars again, and seems very affected by the sound.
It hates the sounds of dead dwarves. That's its weakness.
It kind of reveals a bit more of itself.
Holy shit, he's big.
Oh, it's a big one.
Those shoulders, though.
I'm gonna
Alright.
back up just a tad. I'm gonna move over here. And then my turn.
Alright, that brings us to Gale.
Oh, fuck.
He's clutching the
Leave him, man. Just
Let
leave
him go, man. He's
bumpy
dead.
corpse.
Game over, man.
I'm going to... so I assume I'm moving at a half speed.
Yes.
Because, okay, that means I can move 20 because I have Long Strider on. Alright, I'm gonna just.
Don't get away from me.
No, you stay in front. Stay in front.
I'm gonna run over here. Or here.
You're just gonna run somewhere.
And dump up against the little alcove thing.
Right, over here.
Yep. And pull out my bow. Shit. I'm just gonna pull out my bow and as my bonus, and can I make an attack with it?
Yeah.
Wait, how do I equip something?
Yeah, I don't know how to equip this.
Oh fuck.
You lean down, you rest this poor man up against this rock and pull out your bow to take a shot, but the sight of this, I guess your acquaintance, but still somebody you knew in such a state, and this massive creature is making your hands shake a little bit, and you loose the arrow, but it's just off mark and does not hit.
Okay, yeah, see what's the plan here.
Is that your end of your turn?
Sorry, I was subtracting an arrow.
Oh, okay. And that brings us to Ansrin, whose ankles are starting to sting a bit more painfully here.
I'm gonna
You can hand over that 12 gold while you got the chance.
I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to get 1 spell slot back.
Alright.
And I'm going to magic missile this fucker.
Alright.
Me too.
With Tides of Chaos for extra effect. So I roll with advantage for that.
Yes.
Advantage is shift.
Shift, yep.
Where are my spell slots?
What's wrong with your spell slot?
How do I add spell slot back in?
Oh, I think. Where is that on this new? It's above the first level and second level. It should say 0 to 4, 0 to 2. It's kind of like in the middle.
Attributes?
No, under your spell book. There's tabs at the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or top middle, I should say.
Okay. Does that roll count? It should, right? Did
Yes.
I roll?
Yeah, you rolled. You rolled. And as the 3 beams of blue light disappear out of you, they do manage to collide with the creature's massive carapace, but they kind of just disappear within, and it just blinks its massive beady eyes at you as if it barely even noticed.
Okay, I'm going to leave. Anybody else?
And in my bonus action, I'm gonna give Nekus 12 gold.
Alright.
Okay, guys, before I do anything. Oh, we better fight this thing for real.
He just turns to us and
commit your acts of blasphemy. Alright.
Commit your acts of
I
blasphemy.
mean, we have what we came for. We could probably just fucking get out of here.
Miguel, anybody else?
My ankles are broken.
Well, you just gave goals to Negus. He'll heal you in a second.
Naka, can you carry him?
There's 2 for leaving. Anybody else?
What we got?
Queen, it seems like we're better outside my league right
I
now.
mean, did we come here to get rid of Yankegs or save this guy who's clearly not going to survive?
That's what I'm saying.
Matchmaker did nothing. It was his cheese. His cheese did nothing to that.
Alright, so then throw something at it. Do a spell and we'll take it from there.
Oh, sure. I'm just gonna throw something at it, okay? Killed my whole buzz right this man.
Oh, so you're sober now.
Right now, I am going to, and then, my way, get back.
You're gonna throw a dart?
Say goodbye to your dart.
He takes out a single tiny dart and just chucks it across the room, and oddly he seems sober all of a sudden as it does manage to hit its mark, kind of bling, sticking right out of the middle between its eyes, and it just still blinks as if it's completely unaffected or noticing the dart sticking out of its face. Oops, incorrect.
You did.
Yeah, it's almost-
90% of his damage in one hit.
Incorrect.
Oh, maybe we got a chance, guys.
Sorry. Alright. And then he turns and just pushes through all of you and heads back down the tunnel. And that brings us to the queen, who slowly turns to face all of you, just her eyes just locking, and her massive maw opens and you just hear as
Oh fuck.
a
Hatsalugi!
giant, almost a shower of acid just comes volleying across this space, coating all of the walls and flying straight towards all of you who are still standing in this space here. So I need all of you here to do a what is it? A dexterity saving throw. Or wait, I think it's a constitution? Nope, it's dexterity, sorry. Go ahead.
It's that right hand button on the.
You can press dexterity and then it'll give you the option to do save.
No.
Oh, yep, I see what it is. Oh shit.
Yep, I think I'm here, guys. Someone's gonna have to drag me out.
Alright, and all of you, not quite expecting the range of this attack, are suddenly just coated in a nasty, thick, burning layer of acid. Did you roll, Gale?
Yeah,
You did, okay.
yeah.
You're barely able to step almost outside of the reach of the acid, but you're still, part of you still gets splattered with the kind of the after spray, I guess, as it lands and coats the people in front of you. And you just hear Door on the ground just let out the loudest scream of pain that kind of just gurgles out. And he just flails his stumps a few times and goes completely still.
Holy shit!
Very much dead.
Oh,
Holy shit!
And the rest of you, Ansrin, you also feel your vision go black as you fall down, completely unconscious. And the rest of you take 21 acid damage.
Holy fuck!
fuck!
Except Gale, who takes half of that, so 10.
How do I calculate that? Do I still just subtract it manually?
Yeah.
I think I can. Actually, I think I can do it. I can do it. I need to click on you though. Whatever. You guys are all piled in one spot, so you'll have to do it yourselves.
Okay.
I can see
All right. You watch as the cloth robes that Ansfern is wearing just start to burn and sizzle away as he falls unconscious onto the ground, silent. And that brings you to your turn, Nekis. Copy of Nekis, sorry.
Bargain and he'll answer for 12.
Nix, we ain't got time to grab the bite and let's go.
No, that's I gotta do my bargain first.
You can hit him later, man.
Can I bonus action grab him and run afterward?
Okay, as you grab him with one hand and start healing him, you can just drag him away. Just kind of like slumping over your shoulder and walking. So you'll get 12 health back. You will jolt awake, still with these nasty burns all over your body and not feeling very great.
Oh my god,
But
what just
you're
happened?
alive.
And I'm just gonna run.
All the way out.
You,
Take me with you.
because you're one size larger than him, you don't actually get a movement debuff from carrying him, so...
Pick everybody up. Pick everybody up.
Alright, so he's got you. You have answering, right, Arrow?
Yeah.
You're dragging him. Okay, so you can go with him. That'll end your turn as you just turn and flee. And brings us to Koga, who is standing there covered in acid, but he's standing his ground through the wounds.
Code, you should stay here for distraction while we all escape.
Yeah, man, we'll come back for you, like we came back for Door.
Like, that went so well. How do I dash? What do I just double the distance?
Yeah, dash is double. You'll get 40 feet. What's your movement? 25?
Yes, 25.
Yes, you'll get 50.
Fuck, where's that?
God, he's out.
You can get about there.
Didn't like it walking into walls.
Yeah. It doesn't like you teleporting long distances.
And then we use second wind to kill back that shit. Damn.
Sick healing, bro.
Shake off some of the acid, just wipe it off your face. And heal a little bit, but not much. That brings us to the hatchlings, which just begin. Gale being the last man standing here. As everybody turns to run, you just see them all scuttling forwards towards you out of the darkness. In front, kind of coming into the dim light in front of their supposed mother. But they can't, that's about as far as they can get from where they were. And that brings us to your turn.
Snatch a memento for your dead friend and let's go.
Well, Gale will look down and say, sorry friend, I tried. And I will slice his throat just to make sure he's dead.
Alright.
As a bonus action, and then I'll fucking yeet out of here.
Alright. You slice his throat.
I was like, can we add on to the darkness and have you roll for that to see if you fuck it up?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Yep, roll, what would it, I don't know, it wouldn't be really sleight of hand. Just roll straight dagger attack. Okay, it's a clean cut. You slice and his head kind of gets jerked to the side a little bit, but there's no sound, no movement.
Wait, does he have anything on him?
I'm running the fuck out of here.
Becca's put me down,
There.
Alright, and you also duck away as the angry roaring sounds of this creature begin to fade away. But now, growing louder in front of you, you hear the sound that you had heard earlier. A loud buzzing
Fuck.
Oh shit.
that seems to be drawn to the sound of your commotion in the caves.
Am I hearing that as I'm running here, or is this after I've run?
This is as you've arrived, yeah.
Can I duck into this hole first, then?
Yeah, sure, I'll let you do that. Duck behind the rock.
Yep.
Alright. And that will bring us to Khan.
Wait, what about my turn?
Did I skip your turn? I'm sorry. It's your turn.
I'm gonna move right
First,
here.
you hop down off of from being slung over his shoulder and start limping forward.
And I'm going to... What bonus action can I do? I'm just gonna chill right here and just be ready for an attack. Just dodge.
Alright. And that'll bring us to Khan.
Of course, I'm already ready to go. Next to it. Okay, well. Running over here. Wait. That's just. It's good enough for me. I ain't sure about the buzzing, man. Whew. Well, okay. Just gonna chill here.
You guys can use, remember you do have a dash ability. If you need to use that at any time.
I don't want to run into anything.
Okay. It's just a friendly reminder. If you have nothing else to do on your turn. That brings us to the Queen, who you're just gonna hear down the tunnels from where you just came, kind of the sound of movement and then rumbling of rock, and then quiet after that.
Oh, this bitch is gonna pop up.
Pretty sure she can. Well, she can dig. I don't know. Can she dig?
Yes, she can. She's an egg.
Bet dig.
And that'll bring us to a copy of Nekis. What was that? Sorry.
I will heal myself.
Alright. Nice. Alright, and that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us back to the top of the round with Koga.
I'm gonna walk up slowly at first just to peek around. 10 my movement. 10.
Alright.
Same as I select. I see something in the corner.
You see, and more here, a loud and the buzzing of wings to your left down the tunnel. Another large figure seems to be looming.
Okay. There's clearly other gigantic bugs in here. On top of a queen who's probably crawling around.
You know, that little crevice there looks kind of nice.
Directly ahead of us?
Yeah.
I don't think you can fit through that. That one?
Yeah.
Just gonna all sit in there.
You're gonna die.
I mean, it sounds like we're gonna die either.
I'd rather run for it.
Go ahead.
Koga.
I'm gonna run into another one, aren't I?
What color?
What are you guys planning on doing? Are you gonna go hide in crevices too, or
We need to get the fuck out of here. Is what we need to do.
I don't know. I don't care about y'all right now. I'm running to the exit.
Okay. I can see we're on the same page. I think being burned alive is the poor way to go. Just saying. How does dashing work after initially moving?
You choose to dash. You use your action to double your movement. So you haven't
Okay.
used an action yet, so you can still do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that and just move the rest of the 50 feet, or 40, because I already used 10.
It'd be another 40, so it would bring you about here.
Got it.
Thing not working with the path and thing. Oh, you see anything?
He's already
It's
out of earshot.
I kind of hear it. I yell back that I just see the dead bugs we killed earlier. Nothing too definitive.
You just yell no, man.
I don't
Brings us
know.
to Gale.
Bitch, I hear him.
You got 6 more. Okay, let's skip this turn.
Can I? Fuck. I have no spells to use. I don't know what to do.
Run, man.
Alright, I'm gonna.
He's charting a route.
Let's see how far I have.
God, keep drawing a route, we need it.
That was pretty useful. You just
Wait,
click
how
on
does
it, click on it once and then don't do anything.
Wait, no.
else. No,
No.
don't move.
No, you can't stop.
Look at him go.
Stop me. Well, okay. I don't know how to stop. I mean, I was trying to drag them down.
He's like a train.
Yeah.
How do I know there's a way to make, like, stops in your, distance finding?
I think you hold shift and click. It's either shift or control. Aha! What is it? Is it control?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
So that right there at the end of that is 60 feet.
I can do.
Yes, because you had Long Strider active.
I think I'll do that then.
Alright, he's just gonna sprint. Alright. You just see him go booking it past you, Koga. Standing there keeping a lookout for your other party members.
Can I... Wait. Not
Who are you deceiving?
Oh wait, no, bonus action was dash. Okay, I'll just stay here then.
That ends your turn. It is now Answerin's turn.
I'm gonna use dash to move here. That's 60 feet there.
Is that 1, 2? It is.
Go on there.
Everybody's measuring out distance.
How far can I run?
There you go. Successful this time.
Hey, answer. Oh, turn.
What you need? What's up?
Where's Nekis?
He's gonna sacrifice himself
I think so.
in the name of his god to make sure these things don't come after him.
He has so much more money to collect. He can't die now.
You'll be missed.
He's about to get rich. He does this right now.
Or the queen chasing us from that. It's the queen, okay.
You can get to about here.
This math is hard. Captain Nekis.
What?
You're doing a lot of routing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
No. The queen's still doing something. She's plotting.
Are we running back to the world?
Maybe if Answer forgot the portal, we could go through there, but sadly,
Are you trying to move, Arrow?
it's not his turn. It's queen turn.
Queen's
Oh, wow.
I thought you got the
I'm
hints.
just
When we
sitting
talked about
here waiting. So dumb. Okay. It is indeed the queen's turn. You hear just a general low rumble start to resound through the entire cavern.
Oh shit.
And from behind you, Coffee of Nekis, you just hear the loud rumbling and cracking of rock as from beneath the stonework comes a giant head just protruding up right just out of your reach.
Unknown figure, it says to me. I don't know.
And from behind you, Coffee of Nekis, he rolled pretty shit good. You hear the buzzing just start to fly past, kind of move past the entrance of this cavern as it moves, seeming not to notice you, but you see just this massive, almost like a winged champion ant with these giant mandibles and claw arms start to fly straight down the cavern towards where you saw the rest of your party disappear. And Koga, behind you, you watch, or rather hear, as this creature lands on the ground and actually compresses its body somewhat to start to, and folds its wings back to start to climb through this narrow hole,
Oh fuck.
squeezing through, stopping just beyond you as its mandibles are like flailing in excitement as the 8 eyes just locked on you, drool just dripping out of its mouth.
What the fuck?
And that ends its turn,
Wow.
bringing us to Copy of Nekis.
What the fuck?
Copy Nekis, please attack it from the behind so we can leave. Oh, right, he comes and saves
I'll
us.
move a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Is there another way out that way?
I don't know, but I'm just gonna dash forward, I guess.
You come up to a very small crawl space that's covered with webs that would just barely be big enough for you to squeeze through, but it would take all the rest of your movement.
So where can I go?
Right here. You squeeze through and your armor kind of clatters against the stone as you just desperately try and get yourself through. And you do manage to get through, but that brings us back to Koga. Top of the round.
Will I get opportunity? Or
No.
Is it too stuck?
It's too... Yeah, it's too compressed right now to be able to reach its normal reach length, so it will not actually get opportunity.
Oh my god. The fuck?
Just wanna get some sort of satisfaction throwing something at it, but I guess I should just run.
Only copy of next.
So, like, clink a steak off its face. Or use a holy symbol on it. I don't know. I'm just gonna run.
You want that satisfaction. They're yelling in your head, Koga. They're screaming at you to kill it.
I mean, if it's stuck, if it's stuck in there.
Coming through, and I think we're doing alright. But we might have to come back in case Arrow or Copy can't get through.
That's the thing.
50 feet. I assume we're still running, so I'm just gonna.
Yep. You can get to about right here.
Like right here.
Yep, that works.
I'll move off this.
Alright.
Yeah, I got a lot of options.
And
Oh,
then
damn it,
you
I totally had an option. Oh, I go into middle of dash.
That brings us to Gale. You're now seeing the head of this creature poking out of the tunnel beyond you, or behind you, and seeing no sign of Copy. You have to decide what to do.
Oh shit. Seems to go with answering, right? Where's answering again?
Here's next to you.
Oh, is he
we're
on
all
top of
together.
me? Oh.
They're all on top of you.
Oh yeah.
You're engaged in a man hug.
Feel some warmth before we die. How stuck does it look?
It looks like it's moving fairly easily. Its body is able to compress to move through these tunnels. So.
Oh shit.
Can't leave Nekus. He's gonna get stuck.
We'll come back for him.
He's our only healer.
We'll come back for him.
Oh fuck.
If we're going back the way we came, someone's gonna have to take off his armor if he manages to get through.
Damn it, Nekus. He'll be fine for a while.
I assume this is a large creature. Yeah, I can't do shit. Can I go behind here and attempt to hide?
Yep.
How much movement is that?
You all do have the option to stealth run to try and like juke it, but you won't get to use your dash because it halves your movement if you're trying to be sneaky. But you can shake it off your trail if you succeed.
How heavy is this bug?
How heavy?
How would anyone know that? Right. Aren't you the expert on these
Oh,
things?
fuck.
God.
Well,
You make that roll as you're walking over there, and you do hear the, as you move across the tunnel entrance, you hear a loud, like hissing growl from the creature within, as though it sees you move past.
in that case, I will use the rest of my movement.
Purple line appears.
I moved 25 feet, so I have 55 left. I'll go there.
Alright.
Wait, what? Hello? And as a bonus action, I'll take out my dagger and short sword again.
Alright, re-equipping. Alright. That brings us to Ansran. Your back is currently pressed against the wall and you're trying to catch your breath and push through the pain of all of these wounds.
Oh God. Move there. I'm gonna try and go here and hide.
You're gonna do the same thing.
Yes.
Alright, roll stealth before you move. Or I guess you move first, then roll stealth. You're rolling stealth as you're walking to see how stealthy you walked. You hear a similar response from within the tunnel as Gale kind of darts past you and you try to duck kind of in his shadow to hide, but it's to no avail.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Alright. That's Khan's turn.
Well, I'm rather find a copy of Nekis. See if this works or not. Return back towards the end. With everything. Roll damn it.
Oh God.
Wow.
And then while I'm throwing that, I'm going to start running.
Alright, you almost toss over your shoulder a a ball of just like smoky purple fog that explodes into this tunnel and starts spreading out. But within you just hear another loud growl as it does not seem to take effect.
I'm trying to copy Nekis. Give me a minute.
What's this 27? What is this?
I think it has to hit over the hit points to put it to
Ooh.
sleep. So it's kind of like an attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright, and that brings us back to the Queen as deeper in the tunnel you hear another loud roar just resound very very far away, and more just rumbling the general area of the surrounding caverns as she tunnels once again. And I'm going to need a copy of Nekis to do a stealth check for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Hello.
Holy shit!
On your tail anymore.
The big man stealths when he needs to.
My lord has blessed me.
What happens now?
Suspense is killing me.
He's gonna die.
Is he
That's
dead?
okay.
Hopefully it stopped chasing me.
So sorry.
It's okay, I'm muted. I'm sorry, guys. Did you heard nothing after he rolled?
Right.
No.
Perfect. Alright, so Nekis, the hissing, insect-like hissing and rumbling that you had heard just behind you only moments ago fades away and starts to grow louder for both Koga and Gale as
Oh.
the rumbling increases in the tunnels around you, and from behind Ansarin, you hear the wings of the creature pick up again as it manages to squeeze the rest of the way through the through the space and appears just beyond your vision, turning to face all 8 of its beady eyes directly on you.
It's right in front of me. I can't see it.
You can't see it?
No. It's dark.
It's that dark for you? Your vision's all fucked up. Lol.
It's on my vision.
That's pretty funny. It's supposed to be like that.
Oh, there it is.
You literally had no vision. I'm sorry. Does everybody else have no vision? Do you have
I can see.
no, you have
I can
vision.
see in the dark.
Why did you?
I can see what's in front of me, like the one.
Yeah, you should see what's in front of you. He literally could only see in a small, tiny circle around him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. You can see
Literally
it now.
5 feet around me. I can see.
You see the creature as it faces you, but it kind of stops there, not quite within reach yet. Then that brings us to Copy.
I like not making animal noises. Just gonna heal myself my remaining 3 points.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move.
What?
You're not gonna move.
It seems a little pretty safe in this little cavern.
All right. You stay put. Kind of quietly dusting the, clearing the spider webs off of your armor and making no noise. Do another stealth check for me while you're doing that.
Rigged.
Okay. Good to know. That brings us back to the top of the round with Koga.
How's it going back there?
Oh man, forget about it. I just want to speed here on. I don't know what next is doing. I think the queen's still coming for us, man.
Most definitely is. Where'd that rumbling? Didn't help. Rumbling is bad. Bad rumbling. I'm gonna fucking keep going then. 50 feet.
At least one person needs to make it out. We get others to help. Come back.
I mean, it depends on how much they follow us. You know, if we're going back to where we came in, there's that really tight space.
That should not be a problem for you.
No, but it gives us a chance to see who comes back. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna camp here. And I'm gonna stop there.
All right.
There she
I love the writing everywhere.
Where's Antern? I can't see him.
He's back here.
Let me see.
That brings us to Gale's turn.
Do I just keep running?
Make it out, man. Go get help. Others.
I guess we have to regroup outside. Alright, I'm just gonna keep booking it.
All right.
Alright.
All right. You get almost to the entrance. You can see the dim daylight now as the sun has started to set up above, pouring through the hole that you had come through earlier, and the rope that's just dangling there. And that brings us to Answerin.
Answer before you do anything. Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Answering.
What?
Okay. I don't know where Copy Negus is. I'm assuming what you're about to do is you're about to do a game of chase and around the circle. Tell him where the fuck he is. You better bring his ass on.
If I can find him, I'll let you know.
Don't fight this yo out.
The creature kind of turns and roars like on us are yelling.
I'm gonna.
No, don't attack me. Just come at. Just come on.
I'm gonna run back this way.
Are you running? If you run, you have no chance of stealthing.
Oh god.
If you use your regular movement, you can also try and stealth.
Yes, I'm gonna try and stealth away.
Okay.
So I move and then stealth, or stealth and then move?
Just stealth, and no matter what, you're gonna be moving, so. They happen simultaneously.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yo.
Shit, should I book it for the fucking, should I just get the fuck out of here? So then I can only move 30 feet, huh?
You can only move 30 feet, yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna 30 feet back this way.
Alright. Alright. It is now Khan's turn as the creature just roars at you and its wings start buzzing up again and flickering into flight.
I don't know. I'm just gonna yell out into the river. Darkness answering, walking to. Okay, answering, yeah. So, I'm about to start running.
Stop
Please.
yelling. That's why I turned to you.
This is the idea, man. It's gonna chase me. Come up, bring up the rear man. I was like, I can't hear Bruce say. Don't waste this opportunity.
Opportunity to do what?
At least make advancements towards the exit, man. Don't stay back here with the queen. Oh no, I can't hear you. I keep forgetting. Only you can hear me.
You yell that out with your booming voice that echoes through the tunnels beyond and turn to fucking book it.
Okay. Wait.
Incorrect. Oh, you moved? Sorry.
Yeah.
Just sitting here again. Alright. You still hear that low, distant rumbling. As Khan, where you had just stood and shouted that out, the rumbling grows incredibly loud, and the cave floor just erupts in front of you as a face with flailing mandibles appears out of the stone to stare you down, kind of looking around for where the sound had originated from, and then turning and finding you, locking eyes with you.
I'm gonna stand still.
Do a stealth check.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, the sound follows you. The queen is going to move, kind of crawling, dragging her massive body across the floor and take an attack with her giant mandibles.
Where's this happening? I can't see.
In down the tunnel farther.
Like here?
Yeah, right there. Where you put your circle. And she is going to, you're gonna make, like, almost gracefully duck down and kind of stumble back a little bit, but just narrowly you feel just the powerful gust of wind right over your head, as the mandibles miss you by a hair.
Like my bitch.
But she is within range to opportunity attack you now.
I can, well, we'll worry about that later.
What was that?
I'm talking to myself.
Oh, okay. And that brings us to the other winged creature, which is going to turn around and move forward into this space. Between the, just in the barest, you get the barest glimpse of it, off in the distance between the legs of the Queen Khan, as it seems to spin around in this space, kind of looking down at the corpses of all of the young hatchlings, and just lets out this angry roar at the sight of all of the dead hatchlings, and it does not seem to move forward. It turns once again and begins moving backwards towards the queen, kind of bringing up the rear to like a support unit, I guess, hovering just behind her. uh, with newfound energy. And that brings us to copy of Nekus.
So, they're
still don't
distracted,
see-
right? They don't need. I don't need to move quiet. They seem pretty distracted.
They are, the sounds of them have kind of faded away for you. At least they seem farther.
Inch forward. Oh, hold on. I see the outlines of answering.
You see Ansrin ducking down in front of a cluster of eggs, trying to make himself invisible.
I whisper to answering. What do you want to do, man?
Oh, what? Holy shit, where did you come from? We were looking for you.
Got a nice little crevice back here. You want to join?
He's currently covered in webs.
We're kind of fucked. They chased the Khan's yelling, and they chased Khan down the tunnel to where I assume is our only exit.
We stay in, or we?
We need to find another way out.
Well, it's either tunnel the ant came from, or tunnel the queen came from. Pick your poison.
I mean, they're further down, so I say we make a 180 and go the tunnel the queen came from. I think that's our
You
best
go
bet
back
right
in
now.
the fucking hole.
Back with the corpse of the mountain corpse. Corpse of corpse.
You alright?
Corpse of corpses. You just had a stroke.
The mountain of corpse.
This
Hey man.
the corpse of mountain.
Alright, let's try the flying queen tunnel. There has to be another way out of here. I mean obviously we can't go down that way. And you are my only source of real light. I can't see.
Follow my voice and I'm gonna start making my way
Follow
out.
your voice.
Hey man, you only got one direction to move in, okay? You'll see the exit of this little crevice.
Yeah, I get lost.
I exit my crevice.
I couldn't say that entire time, so I was just speaking in the direction of your voice.
How far can I move? Oh, I got you.
Which direction are you going? Are you taking the right tunnel or the left tunnel?
The
This
ant
tunnel?
tunnel.
Alright, so
The
you
other
can
one,
get...
bunch of dead bodies.
Yeah, you can get about there. You want to go to the dead bodies?
No, I don't want to go.
No? Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Yeah, so you could get about... right on top of the fuck that.
Alright, well, I guess that ends my turn.
That does end your turn. That brings us back to Koga.
Right. Goodness. You're China in there. Yep. Alright. And now I
hello.
wait.
What's up, man?
Hey,
Alright, it's
you
now your
doing?
turn, Gale.
So the rope is still hanging down here, right?
Yep.
I told you it's not leaving.
It's never
It's
going.
never leaving. Good thing.
I'm going to. Wait, so what's the last? I guess I didn't see what happened with the insects.
I mean, you wouldn't have seen it anyway.
This is true. I have literally no spells that are useful in this situation. Or tools. I mean, if I saved my oil and didn't rub it on Arrow's chest, it might have been okay. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm gonna just stay by the rope and be ready to climb up.
Alright, I gotta wait for your other party members.
Yeah.
Alright. So we take a ready stance to keep an eye out. Hopefully they make their way out. And we'll pass to Ansrin.
I'm gonna make my way in that direction.
Right. You come around the corner of the where you had heard his voice whispering from, and squeeze your way through this small spider-webbed space. You're almost surprised that he had made it through, and follow him. See what kind of whispers and beckons you forward through the darkness. You can get to about here. Or I guess, I mean, you can use your... You can both use your, Sorry, you could have dashed because you didn't do anything.
I'll use my dash.
Okay.
So then another 30.
Okay. We'll just put you both right here then, since Nekis would have as well, or Copy would have as well.
It's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Sorry.
And then I'm going to run.
It's pretty great. Alright. So you're gonna run, before you do that, roll a d20. That's exactly what you needed.
What?
As you mutter a few words and just 3 copies of you start spinning and kind of flickering around you as you duck down and immediately turn to run, and the angry queen just hisses and lashes out again and goes right through one of your fake copies of yourself as you manage to get away.
Amazing.
And you can only move the 30. Also, do a stealth. You quietly try to tiptoe away and just confuse the shit out of it with your mirror image.
Tabs.
Okay. Alright. You hear the distant roar of the queen, but now that it's her turn, you just hear another loud rumble. You stand very, very still as you watch, kind of just barely in your field of vision around the corner. You see her just burrow down into the rock where she had just emerged from, and you hear the rumbling grow loud. It actually comes right up beneath you,
Stop moving.
and you're not moving. And then you hear the rumbling go past you, kind of more to the west, and start to fade and grow quieter.
Ezra gonna die.
It's incredible. Those rolls are great. And in front of you, You hear the... Can you look at this? I'm not making this up. They all rolled 8.
Wow.
The buzzing also grows quieter as the creature kind of roars and seems to follow backwards deeper down into the cavern, just losing sight of you and not knowing where you are.
Mirror image is a making spell.
That's some legendary shit right there.
Wow.
That brings us back to copy.
Well, guess I'll just move there first. Take a game. Use the rest of my dash to go there.
Alright. Yep. You dash down this tunnel and turn around the corner, hoping for a way out, but unfortunately, you find yourself at what appears to be a dead end, filled with what looks like spider webs and various clusters of different eggs. These ones are silky and round,
Fuck the fucking.
and there are several corpses of more spiders that seem to have just been ripped to shreds and are littering the floor.
Well, that's my turn.
That is, brings us to Koga.
That sounded like it was coming closer. I'm gonna get closer to the rope.
Alright.
Uh,
As you were quietly making your way over, as following on the foots, following right behind Gale, I'm gonna have both you and Gale make a stealth check.
damn.
Unfortunately, you stumble a bit on the way up this slope towards the rope and kind of fall down and catch yourself with your hands, but it makes quite a bit of noise on the cave floor.
I wonder if I saw. Can I just climb that rope?
You're just gonna climb out?
I'm just gonna climb that fucking rope.
Okay.
Just ate shit and now I'm panicking.
Gale watches, he falls down, goes, oh fuck, and then just grabs the rope and starts climbing up. Do just a basic athletics check for me.
Why did I feel the full? That's weird.
That's me earlier.
Why? That's bizarre. Alright, and you're pretty easily able to hoist yourself up the 20 or so feet up and out of the hole, and we'll get to that. Get back to you in a bit then. I'm actually just gonna take you out of the turn order,
Okay.
since you have made it to safety. Gale, what would you like to do watching this happen?
Oh god. Well, why don't I climb up the rope and I don't know, is a rope in any risk of an ant eating it or tearing it up?
How the ant eat rope?
It depends on if it gets caught in the crossfire.
Well, I'm going to, I guess, also climb up the rope and then pull it back behind me and just stay and keep watch and see if anyone comes this way.
Alright. Easy enough. Right. Perfect, so you just kind of hang out there and wait. Keeping your eyes peeled for anybody coming around the corner there, just hoping and waiting. And I'll come back to answer in deep down in the tunnels.
I whispered to Nekis, Nekis, what do you see down there?
Dead end, man.
Fuck. Is it just that, or is there another way?
There's some tiny cracks neither of us will fit in.
Copy, you would have noticed there's another branch kind of going down this way.
No, there's also another branch.
It is very narrow though.
Shit, would Nekis fit through there?
Perhaps barely. You'll have to roll a check for that one.
Alright. I'm gonna try and go through it.
Alright. You walk forward. And this one you are able to squeeze through. You have to go shimmy through sideways.
That's as far as I can go.
And that ends your movement. Bringing us back to Con.
Oh, gonna dash.
And Gale, you watch as Con comes darting around the corner.
And I will toss down the rope.
What?
Wait.
Yes.
Do you not want the rope?
I'm thinking.
Alright.
Not yet. Hold on to it.
Then I will pull the rope back up.
Right? So you would, and, you and Koga are just hanging out. Con is staying below. You, Con, you hear more rumbling that grows vaguely louder. Kind of just in this general vicinity. But does not seem to appear anywhere where you can see. You do hear in the distance a loud, like, crumbling of rocks and another loud hiss, but you're not sure exactly where it's coming from. It seems to be just a little farther down the tunnels, just out of your vision.
It's fine. I got this. I'll put a note, breakfast.
And the buzzing is no longer to be heard for anybody. Brings us back to Copy.
I'll move towards the little crevice thing.
All right.
I gotta roll something to fit through.
I'm gonna have you do an acrobatics check to see if you can weasel your way in there without taking your armor off. You managed to make it through, kind of having to move your limbs at odd angles, but you get in. And join Answerin on the other side, and you have a bit more movement to keep going.
Keep going, I need you to...
Farther can I go?
You turn around the corner to see, unfortunately, the, actually, before you even see it, you smell it in the room beyond, and you see the pile of bodies flung all over, and kind of definitely fallen down much more than it had before, and you see what looks to be more space behind. So there's a nook in the wall that the queen was nesting in. Now that the bodies have fallen away.
I'll whisper to answer. We're going back to the pile of bodies. There might be an exit behind the bodies, or we're going into the lair.
And I giggle nervously.
Alright, Gale, are you, sorry, I must have heard you wrong. Are you up above?
Yes.
You're up above. Okay, so I'm just going to skip you then. I thought you were like hanging out halfway down or something.
Can I ready my bow?
Yes.
Just as a side note, just in case.
Alright, so you just ready your bow. Duly noted, and that brings us right back to answering.
Alright. I guess I can't see in front of me.
Risk the light man.
No, I don't want to risk the light. I'm just saying. I can't see. Alright, I guess I'm gonna
Go straight ahead.
quietly try and move towards the crevice,
Alright.
towards the opening.
Alright, roll stealth then, and you can get to about here.
Fuck.
Oh.
We're dead. We're so dead.
You try to quietly move forward in the darkness, not wanting to risk Copy's light as you try and sneak away and find any exit, and you also stumble and fall completely just down on your face, actually taking like 1 damage as you kind of crack your nose against the ground and feel it crunch a little bit. But you manage to get here, and you hear in the distance, registering in your ears again, the slight sound of buzzing. And then Khan. You want to do anything else?
I guess. Yo, third rope mate. Also, blood 2 of the game.
Wow.
I need you to make some noise.
Gale tosses down the rope.
Can I climb the rope at their check?
Athletics.
I will assist him
Please, because I'm
by
very
pulling.
You can pull them up on the rope, yeah. So just do athletics with advantage. It's a bit of a struggle, but you do manage to help pull him up. And
Dusty
you,
Koga next to me.
Yeah, Koga and Gale are both with you up.
Did neither one of you want to go get help while we were still there? No?
What help exactly is going to come?
The people who are outside? No?
They can't get up here.
They cannot get up here, why?
We didn't try last time.
I mean, okay. Gale will try scaling that, the broken stairway, to call down to the people who stayed above.
Alright. While you're doing that, we'll skip you for now, since it's not your turn
Okay.
quite yet, and we're gonna go back to copy of well, first of all, you definitely hear the sounds of buzzing growing a lot louder, both of you, and that'll bring us to copy as you hear the sounds start to echo down the tunnels around you.
I see this hole.
What was that?
Can I see the hole we're trying to go into?
The hole?
Or the opening?
The opening? Yes, yeah, you can. Yeah, it's right behind the bodies.
That's where I'm going.
Alright. You charge past Answerin, kind of just looking down with a as you trip. He's just getting up after tripping and like cracking his nose, and just barrel over the bodies without any thought. and step down into a lower chamber that has, quite oddly, a massive black spider corpse that has been ripped to shreds. Most of the legs have been pulled off and gnawed upon, and the smell is just rancid. And just beneath some of the curled up legs, you see a large hole that seems to descend deeper into darkness.
I tell Answer, there's a hole you're jumping in. That's happening.
Always.
So you're just gonna go in then.
Yep.
We will skip your next mini turn to walk there and just say that you start climbing down and answering.
Yep, I'm just gonna fucking
You're gonna follow.
Didn't Gil have a turn? Tick.
Just for the sake of making this easy, Ansrin is gonna follow you, and you're both gonna start climbing down into this hole. And then up above, as I will say, as you're sitting here waiting and looking down anxiously into the hole to see, hoping that your friends will walk up and you'll be able to throw the rope down. The sun has started to set. The trees, or you can hear the regular sounds of the forest around you. But off in the distance, everything seems quite quiet. And then off in the distance, the faintest sound of burning begins to float up from the forest around you. And you see smoke start to fill the air, kind of off in the distance, up above the trees and the tops of the opening in this tower. And I think, that's a great place to just stop
Oh shit.
for tonight.
She's being kind of mean for DM tonight. Why?
Well, you said you wanted your actions to have consequences.
That okay? The queen was enough, but you brought the soldier around. No, I'm copping niggas, and Answer's just gonna die. I'm saying my goodbyes now. I'm saying my goodbyes right now.
We don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see.
I'm assuming they're dead. I'm saying my goodbyes.
I
You guys don't
mean,
know.
well,
You don't know
now
what's
we're
happening.
having we have a forest fire on our hands, so
We have 3 companions. That's what he said.
What was
I need
that?
you to pray to my Lord answering. Save us.
I don't believe in your god.
You're gonna need to start believing. That's the only way we're getting that.
I believe in the person. Fucking hell. Why did I come back for your stupid ass?
Because the
Great.
ant was gonna eat you probably.
Now I'm stuck with a fucking character that hates magic.
That's true. It's gonna be so much fun.
You got a spell slot. It's fine.
I have 0 spell slots.
Exactly.
Like
you
I
can't do
said,
magic.
you need to start praying.
I have my staff. I need this crit staff to come back to life. Oh man.
Thanks for playing, guys.
maybe only for one more week.
We'll see.
Are we doing? Is it Tuesday this week or?
Yes, yeah, you guys have the next Tuesday, so we'll do a see what happens in the next mini session.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Rip.
Rip door.
Stop
Or
making
dead.
characters.
Moses asked if it was a glorious death, and I told him not exactly.
No.
Yeah, I
Did
thought
you
it was
tell,
nice.
tell him his limbs were chopped off?
I have yet to break him that news.
You tell him you killed him?
Yeah, you did kill him.
I did tell him I killed him.
You should just send him just a clip if you were recording. Just that.
I slit his throat.
Oh my god.